The president of this region has indicated in a newspaper interview over the weekend that this region too may request funds from the newly created liquidity fund. Let me just tell you that this region, which is one of the smallest in all of Spain, has hit very, very hard by the recession and by the property slump. This region depends heavily on tourism and agriculture, but lemons and oranges won't do it. Let's talk more about the investment opportunities in Murcia. I'm now joined by José Miguel. He's on the board of directors of the Association of Young Businessmen of Murcia, and he also runs a small business consulting firm. Thank you so much for coming out to speak to us today. So, as I said, there's an indication by the president of Murcia that a request will be made for funds from the liquidity fund. What's your feeling? Do you think that will make investors come back to the region, or do you think that they will believe, look, structurally, this region was in a bad shape in the first place. Why should we invest now?
Caroline, I think that it will affect negatively. If you are always, demanding aid, and you are always trying to recover money here, and I think that it will be good for the investment, because the investor says or thinks that in Murcia there is nothing they can do, and I think that in Murcia we have a very good entrepreneurial spirit. We have very good projects, they have very good entrepreneurs with a good background, and I think that maybe we have to change the point of view on the investors, and we have to think positive.
So you say the entrepreneurial spirit in Murcia is good, but there isn't enough of it. Why is that? Is there a lack of skills? Is there a lack of financing, or a lack of incentives?
Well, I think that, as I told you, I think the background of the entrepreneurs here are quite good. But I think that maybe we have a problem of attitude. It's difficult to accept for me that the 60% of the students wants to work in the public administration. And on the other hand, in the United States, the 65% of the students wants to create a company. And why is it happening? I think maybe, I don't know if you know, but in Spain, if you work in the administration, the public administration, you are safely professional in a professional way forever. Nobody can touch you, nothing can happen to you. So I think that maybe it's time to change that, because it's not fair if you compare with the rest of the people. So maybe we have to change first the attitude of the people. Maybe we have to work on the schools with the children, maybe we have to work in the university, maybe we have to build up a culture of effort, and we have to teach them that it is time to assume that in your professional life there are risks.
All right, let's hope that some investors are watching. What do you tell them? What are the most promising sectors to invest in here in Murcia?
Well, I think that in general terms the education sector is one of the best now, because there are many people who hasn't got job, and they are trying to get an MBA and a university degree to be more competitive and to get a job. But in Murcia, I think that now there are many good internet business, and the problem is that, as I told you in the first question, it's difficult to attract money, to attract investment here. Maybe it is time by the regional administration to create a very, very good enterprise incubator where the best entrepreneurs can run their business in a low-cost way. And it would be better if we connect that with a business angel network who can check in their business plan to invest. Because in Spain, the investor used to invest in real estate, but now this business model, I think, is dead for now.
It's no longer working. Thank you so much for that, José Miguel Ortiz. So, Jeff, as you hear, a shift in attitude is really what this region needs. Back over to you.